Long before schools existed, before books or universities, there were men who could memorize entire scriptures by heart, warriors who could master a new weapon in days, monks who could turn silence into power. What if I told you there was a way to learn anything 10 times faster? Not a trick, not a hack, but a discipline so powerful that ancient masters guarded it for centuries. How did they do it? The answer lies in an ancient secret, hidden in a story forgotten by time. Let me take you there. Over 1,000 years ago, in a remote Shaolin monastery in ancient China, there lived a young monk named Liang. He was different from the others, curious, hungry to learn, and full of fire. While others meditated quietly, Liang wanted to do. He wanted to read every scroll, master every form of kung fu, memorize every teaching. But the more he tried, the more he failed. He would sit for hours reading the scriptures, yet forget them the next day. During martial arts training, his movements were sloppy, his focus scattered. While others flowed like water, Liang stumbled like a stone. Every night he'd sit outside the temple gates and whisper to himself, "Why can't I learn faster? Why can't I be like them?" One evening, as the sun set behind the temple walls, an old master named Shen noticed Liang sitting alone, defeated. He approached slowly, his robe moving like a whisper in the wind. "Why the long face, young one?" he asked. Liang bowed. "Master, I study, I train, I pray, but I learn nothing. My mind is full of noise, my memory weak. I try to focus, but I fail every day." Master Shen smiled gently and said, "You are like a man trying to see his reflection in a stormy river. No matter how hard you look, the water is too disturbed to show your face." Liang frowned. "Then how do I make the river still?" The master's voice was calm. "For 30 days, you will not study. You will not train. You will only sit in silence. You will learn to still the river." Liang was stunned. "But master, if I stop learning, I'll fall behind." "To learn faster," Shen said, "you must first learn to stop." And so, the next morning, Liang began his strange assignment. He woke before sunrise, sat by the lotus pond, closed his eyes and breathed. At first, his thoughts screamed for attention. Memories, worries, plans, and noise. Endless noise. He wanted to quit. By the third day, frustration filled him. He shouted, "This is useless." But the master only said, "Keep sitting." By the 7th day, his mind began to slow. He started hearing things he never noticed before. The wind brushing through leaves, the rhythm of his heartbeat, the silence between the birdsong. By the 14th day, his body and mind moved together. He could sense when his breath deepened, when his thoughts rose and fell. The chaos inside him was fading. By the 30th day, Liang felt something he had never felt before. Absolute stillness. It was as if time stopped. His thoughts became clear like crystal. He could feel every sound, every movement, every breath in perfect harmony. The awakening. On the 31st morning, Master Shen brought Liang a scroll. "Read," he said. Liang opened it and began reading aloud. To his surprise, he understood everything. Every sentence sank deep into his mind, as if he had read it 1,000 times before. When he trained that day, his movements were precise, fluid, alive. Even the senior monks were astonished. Master Shen watched and nodded. "Now," he said softly, "you have learned the true art of learning. The secret is not in the book, not in the movement, not in the teacher. The secret is in the stillness between your thoughts." Liang bowed, realizing the truth. All his life he had tried to fill his mind. But true wisdom came when he emptied it. Applying it today. Now here's how you can apply this in your life. 1. Before you study, sit in silence for 5 minutes. Let your thoughts settle. Don't rush. 2. Focus on one skill at a time. Liang didn't try to master 10 things at a time. He mastered one, and the rest followed. 3. After learning, teach it aloud. When you speak knowledge, it roots itself deeper in your memory. 4. Every morning, practice stillness. Just breathe, observe, and quiet the storm inside. Do this for 30 days and your mind will transform. Your focus will sharpen. You'll learn things in 1 hour that used to take you days. Liang never became the fastest monk, nor the strongest, but he became the wisest, because he discovered something far greater than knowledge. He discovered clarity. So the next time you sit down to learn, remember this story. The secret to learning faster isn't more effort. It's less noise. When the mind becomes still, learning becomes limitless. The world doesn't need faster thinkers. It needs quieter minds. And in that quiet, you'll learn 10 times faster.